Storm chasers. Chasing the wind. What kind of person chases a storm? Most people run for cover when the weather turns nasty. But for chasers, high winds, funnel clouds, and lightning are part of the job. Some storm chasers are filmmakers and photographers trying to capture spectacular images of a tornado. But most storm chasers and scientists are meteorologists who study the weather. They put themselves in the path of tornadoes to collect information what will happen better, predict tornadoes and save lives. The job is dangerous and may seem thrilling, but being out of severe weather makes chasers extra careful. Every year, hundreds of tornadoes rip through the central part of the United States. They can flip over cars, tear roofs of houses, and destroy crops. Most tornado winds blow about 160 kilometers per hour. The strongest tornadoes, sometimes called super tornado, have wind speeds of 402 kilometers per hour to more than 482 kilometers per hour. A super tornado destroys everything in its path. Less than 2% of tornadoes have winds of more than 322 kilometers per hour. Tornado Alley. More than 800 tornadoes a year touch down the United States, and more than half of Earth's tornadoes hit the central section of the United States called Tornado Alley. Some of the states in Tornado Alley are Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Most storm chasing happens in the state in the spring and southern states of Great Plains, and in late summer in the northern states. Every state in the United States has experienced tornado. They just tend to be stronger and more frequent. In the central part of the country, Texas has the most recorded tornado touchdown of any state. On March 8, 1925, one of the worst tornadoes in U.S. history ripped through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. The tornado traveled on the ground for 352 kilometers and lasted 3.5 hours. More than 600 people died in that tornado, and 10,000 people lost their homes. Tornado weather. Meteorologists have studied tornadoes by observing them and collect data, but they still have much to learn. They know about most of the weather conditions needed to form a tornado, but they still do not know why some funnel clouds touch down becoming tornadoes, and others do not. Can you predict a tornado? You can't always tell when a tornado might strike. There are some clues. Sometimes you can see funnel clouds in the sky before they touch the ground. Other times you can see certain cloud formations called wall clouds, which precede now precede severe storm or subcells, but not all severe storm produce tornado. Storm chasers are gaining more knowledge with the data they collect from each tornado. The meteorologists still can't predict tornadoes the way they can predict how sunny or rainy it will be in 5 to 7 days. However, meteorologists can tell us when conditions are right for a tornado. Then they can choose a tornado watch.